basketball player. He did things that I absolutely saw nobody else do in the time he played the game. His rebounding ability, his energy, his poise, his ability to view the court, to help his teammates, to block shots, and to learn the game was phenomenal. From what I have watched on Dennis Rodman, and because I need to respect Dennis Rodman. I don't know Dennis Rodman. I don't know who he is. I don't know any of these guys like that. And so for us to have these opinions about who they are and what they do, you got to be really careful, because what you're doing is you're passing judgment on somebody you don't know. Dennis was, from the media and from ESPN and from the things that were shown, was it seemed like he was confused about things because of things he had to deal with in his upbringing. Am I saying that's an excuse? No, that's just the truth. And so anytime that you have things that you don't actually process or release, you're going to have some type of anger. It doesn't matter who you are. And some of those angers are higher, and some of them are lower. People that are abused, they're abandoned, they have attachment disorders, they have attachment issues. And so they're looking for someone to accept them and to protect them and to help them to be who they really want to be, but they're not. And so I think Rodman, from his basketball standpoint, put a lot of his energy into the court, into the basketball games, into his, into entertaining other people. He dated Madonna. He was involved in, cross-dressing, and that's his deal. That's what he did. I think really what Dennis Rodman wanted, and it said it in the ESPN documentary, he just wanted to be loved. And so when he wasn't, that anger came out. So when people have those issues, and I had that issue. My dad died when I was 2. I never knew my father. I have a great stepfather, great mom. But when that's voided, there is a what if that can set in. And when that what if sets in, that's where anger and emotional dysfunction just really kind of goes crazy. If that makes any sense. So yeah, I'm sure that Dennis had some anger stuff. But again, until I sit down with Dennis Rodman, or I do business with Dennis Rodman, or then it's not my place to say, yes, he was an angry person. You know what I'm saying? So before people misguide it, you need to know the person. That's why in a relationship, that's why it's important to have that dictation, to have that connection. And I think he fit in real well in Chicago, because Michael, from a basketball standpoint, was like, hey, you know what? This guy's really good, and I think I can help him be better as a person. And I think he did that, because when you're around a group of guys that are winning and they're doing things consistently different than the rest of the world of basketball or football or baseball, it's like the Patriots, then all is forgiven from that standpoint, but not, so.